So there's this company called Outreach. It looks like they sell nonsense. I don't know. Whatever. It's a business. Atlantic headquarters opens up. Anyway, they made a post about how their Atlanta Outreach headquarters has opened up. Yay! Woo! What they do isn't really relevant. Anyway, somebody made a tweet about another person, about a person who worked there, and apparently it led to that person getting banned, or excuse me, getting fired. Now you can't see it because it says you're unable to view this tweet because the account owner limits who it is. They fired him though. He's no longer an employee of Outreach. Now, I found what he had said to get him fired. This is incredible. The level of cancel culture is incredible. So apparently he was looking for a grocery store, I believe in New York. And he couldn't find it, so he made a silly joke. So here's the video. That's amassed almost 500,000 views.
Okay, so I just moved to New York, and I'm trying to go grocery shopping, and so I type in, like, grocery stores on my Apple Maps.
Okay.
And, like, every fucking one I go to, like, I'm walking, too. Like, they're like this shit. Or, like, fucking, like this. Like, bro, it's not a grocery store. Like, I'm trying to get, like, eggs, yogurt, like,
it's true.
Cheese, like, shit like that, right?
Like real food.
Like, look at this place. Hey, yo, Ak, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. The Aki way. Like, you know those TikToks? Like.
Now, if they fired him for cringe, I think it would have been justifiable. But I don't think that's what they fired him for. Okay?
I'm fucking doing it. Like, I've literally been to, like, 5 of those now. And, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do for dinner. Like, where are the Krogers and, like, the Whole Foods at? Like, I'm about to eat fucking, like cereal and ramen for dinner. Like, what the fuck?
So that was it. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming I don't know why they fired him. Now, here's the thing. If we want to have a woke conversation here, like really quick, because I'm not going to bore you with the details. But basically, like, it looks like he's in like a poorer area of the town, and all they have available are a bunch of fucking bodegas with unhealthy food. That's what we would call like a food desert. To an extent, some form of a food desert. Okay? Like, these guys people can't get access to, like, decent food, so they gotta go to a fucking bodega. Right? That sucks. We obviously need to have a conversation about that. But, like, there's nothing offensive there. That's it. He made it, and I think he put it up on Twitter. It's crazy. He didn't deserve to have his account taken down. Wait, why do they call him homophobic? They're talking about gay shit now? What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, so this thread says, "We will never forget you, Bodega, bro." And then that's in response to the Outreach thing. Then he goes, "This goes without saying, but the reason morons will retort to homophobic much you clearly just want to have gay sex is because they assume your criticisms can only come from the same sexual frustrations." What the fuck are they talking about? In case of when everybody clowning on this guy was just mad that they've never matched with somebody remotely handsome. What the fuck is happening? Wait, what is this?
To say, and
like, look at this place.
There's so much to say. He probably doesn't want to hear what I have to say, and that's fine. This video isn't for him. This video is for all the people who always say, "Dutch, why do you get mad about people moving to New York?" And it's because they often have attitudes like that. They come to the city, in this case the Bronx, and instead of integrating themselves into their community, they just make a mockery of it. I mean,
why?
He's been here like 2 days, and he's found a way to make fun of the stores that many people in the community rely on. Stores that people have to rely on because the supermarket he's so desperately looking for doesn't exist because he's moved to a city which is historically and still today systematically deprived certain neighborhoods that are predominantly black and brown and or working class, of basic resources. I know you're going to say it's not that serious, but it is. How would you feel if somebody came in your house uninvited and started making fun of all your furniture? So I am not at all mad about somebody moving to New York. I'm mad about people moving to New York and having attitudes like that. There's comedy and then there's mockery, and there's a very clear difference between the two. Oi.
So, like, I don't know if this person asked him to get banned, but, like, dude, this is, like, a huge problem because we just said the same thing. Like, hey, it's like basically some form of a food desert. But, like, what you're saying, I want you to know, and I don't think he realizes this, what you're saying is that people should just shut the fuck up about it. what you're kind of saying, the implication of what you're saying is like, hey, don't complain about lack of access to healthy food. That's what you're saying. Yay, stop complaining about it. I'm going to do a different accent because I can't quite get like the gay Brooklyn accent. Hey, just stop complaining about it. How do we do it? Okay, now I'm just being a little insensitive. Anyway, so like, yeah, but what you're saying is like, don't have a conversation. Hey, don't complain about lack of access to healthy food. This guy isn't making like a deep commentary. The other guy, he's just like, yeah, dude, where the fuck is like the actual food? I want to cook my meals. But like, what he's saying makes sense, and who cares? It's such a non-issue what he's saying. Oh, I don't like this guy because he's not part of the culture. Okay, who fucking cares? The reality is that people who can are like leaving New York in droves because it's so expensive. So a guy moving there, probably not so bad. Now you got him to lose his job? Insane. Insane. Like, this isn't even like, there's nothing, this isn't even justifiable. It's not like he was like, ew, and said something racist. He just was like, oh man, I wish I could find healthy food. And then you're like, oh my God. Like, I don't understand. He lost his job for this. It's insane. It's just fucking nuts. Okay, whatever. We gotta make sure we pop in another white savior, baby. Woo! All right, cool stuff. NYC sucks. Stop being true about the fact. True, facts. I agree. New York City sucks dick. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.